When patients come to me and ask how to stay young, they usually mean how to look young. But what most people don't realize is that how you look on the outside is a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside of your body. Skin, muscle tone, posture, and even facial structure depend on how well your body is functioning beneath the surface. The truth is, aging isn't something that just suddenly appears in your face. It's a slow process that starts deep within your cells, years before you ever notice it in the mirror. The choice you make every single day either speed it up or slow it down. That's why instead of focusing on only creams and treatments, it's far more powerful to build habits that protect your body from the inside out. The first habit that truly keeps you young is moving with purpose. Exercise is not about burning calories, it's about preserving muscle, structure, bone, cartilage, connective tissue all respond directly to how you use them. If you move less, they weaken, stiffen, and shrink. If you challenge them regularly, they adapt, grow stronger, and stay biologically stronger than your chronological age. The single most effective type of exercise for longevity and appearance is resistance training. It prevents muscle loss, which naturally begins in your 30s and accelerates every decade thereafter. Losing muscle doesn't just make you weaker, it slows your metabolism, worsens your posture, and even changes the way your face looks because muscle gives structure and tone to your entire body. Lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even doing body weight movements like push-ups, squats, lunges at least 3 times per week keeps your muscle fibers active and responsive. To stay functional and prevent injury, combine resistance work with mobility and flexibility training. Strength without mobility creates stiffness, and mobility without strength leaves you unstable. Spend 10 minutes daily on movements that open up your hips, spine, and shoulders. The goal isn't yoga flexibility, it's to maintain full, pain-free range of motion. Don't ignore balance training, especially as you age. Most fractures after 50 don't come from weak bones alone, they come from falls. Practice single leg balancing, standing, heel to toe, with your eyes closed, or doing a simple agility drills a few minutes a day. Strengthens stabilizing muscles and protects your joints. The key is consistency and the intensity variation. Lastly, move throughout the day. Even perfect workouts can't undo the damage of sitting 8 hours straight. Set reminders to stand, stretch, or walk for a few minutes every half hour. Use stairs instead of elevators. Park further away. It sounds small, but this constant low-level activity improves insulin sensitivity, blood flow, lymphatic drainage, all critical for both health and appearance. If you had to choose just one anti-aging habit to master, make it this one. Consistent, purposeful movement keeps your metabolism high, your posture upright, and your skin oxygenated. The second habit that keeps you young is eating for your cells, not for your cravings. Every visible sign of aging, wrinkles, stiffness, fatigue, slow healing begin at the cellular level. The most important foundation is adequate protein, muscles, collagen, enzymes, and even immune cells depend on it. Aim for at least 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, ideally from high-quality sources like eggs, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, or plant-based combinations like lentils or quinoa. If you're over 40, increase that slightly. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein, so you need more to trigger muscle repair and collagen synthesis. Next, reduce inflammatory and processed foods. Chronic low-grade inflammation quietly accelerates aging. It damages DNA, stiffens blood vessels, slows tissue repair. Avoid refined sugars, seed oils, high in omega-6 like soybean and sunflower oil, and processed carbohydrates. These spike insulin and cause glycation, a process where sugar molecules bind to collagen and elastin, making skin less elastic and more prone to wrinkles. Choose olive oil, avocados, nuts, and fatty fish for their anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. Eat deeply colored vegetables and fruits every day. Berries, spinach, red cabbage, broccoli, and green tea all have research-backed anti-aging effects because they neutralize free radicals before they damage DNA or collagen. A third habit that keeps you young is getting consistent, high-quality sleep. During sleep, your brain clears out metabolic waste, repairs your skin, and regenerates it, and your hormones rebalance. If you're serious about longevity and maintaining a youthful appearance, sleep isn't optional. It's the foundation that everything else depends on. Poor sleep relates to cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down collagen and accelerates aging. It increases insulin resistance, which causes blood sugar swings and inflammation, both of which age your body from the inside. In short, your body ages faster every time you skip proper rest. To fix that, aim for 7 to 9 hours of consistent, interrupted sleep each night. Go to bed and wake up roughly the same time, even on weekends. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Remove screens at least an hour before bed. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormones that signals your body it's time to sleep. If you find it hard to fall asleep, focus on winding down, not forcing rest. A short evening walk, dim lights, gentle stretching, or reading a physical book can all help your body shift into a rest and repair mode. Avoid caffeine after noon and limit alcohol before bed. For those who wake up tired despite enough hours, check for sleep quality issues, sleep apnea, nasal obstruction, or late night stress spikes. The fourth habit that keeps you young is managing stress with intention. When I meet patients who look older than their age, it's often a common thread: years of unresolved issues. They sleep less, their digestion slows, and their faces carry constant low-level strain. It's constant notifications, financial worry, overworking, emotional suppression that keeps your nervous system in fight or flight mode all day long. To stay biologically young, you need to train your body to recover from stress as deliberately as you train your muscles, starting with controlled breathing. Sometimes something as simple as 5 slow breaths through the nose and out through the mouth signals your vagus nerve to lower your heart rate and cortisol levels. This isn't meditation or spiritual physiology. Practicing it 2 minutes can literally shift your body out of stress response. Next, build stress outlets that you can sustain. Regular exercise is one of the most powerful. It burns off adrenaline, releases endorphins, and resets the stress feedback loop. Social connection is another major buffer against aging. People who maintain close positive relationships live longer and have lower rates of heart disease, dementia, and depression. Finally, protect your boundaries. The body doesn't know the difference between physical and emotional overload. Say no more often. Schedule rest the same way you schedule meetings. Manage your digital exposure, especially before bed. There's no way to live a stressful-free life, but you can build a stress-resistant one. The fifth habit for you to stay young is protecting your skin. It's the first line of defense against the outside world. Every day it faces sunlight, pollution, bacteria, oxidative stress. How well you protect it determines not only how you look, but how efficiently your body can defend itself from environmental aging. The single most important rule is sun protection. Ultraviolet radiation is responsible for up to 80% of visible skin aging. It breaks down collagen, damages DNA, and causes pigmentation changes that make the skin appear dull and uneven. Use a broad spectrum, SPF 30 or higher, every morning, even if it's cloudy or you work indoors. UV rays penetrate through windows. Reapply every 2 to 3 hours if you're outside. And don't forget the neck, ears, or hands. Those are often giveaways of someone's true age. Hydration and barrier care are crucial. Use a gentle cleanser, moisturize twice daily, and avoid products with alcohol or fragrance that dry or irritate. What you eat and how you live matter as much as what you put on your skin. A diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and hydration supports your skin repair from the inside. Regular exercise increases circulation, bringing oxygen and nutrients to the skin. Sufficient sleep allows repair hormones to do their work. The sixth habit that keeps you young is maintaining hormonal balance and metabolic balance. Hormones are the body's messengers. They regulate how you burn energy, repair tissue, manage stress, and even how your skin and hair behave. When those shifts drift off course, every system in your body begins to age faster. You may notice fatigue, stubborn weight gain, thinning hair, poor sleep, a drop in motivation, but beneath those symptoms is cellular imbalance. The most important factor is insulin. Insulin is the hormone that regulates blood sugar, but it also tightly linked to inflammation, fat storage, and even skin aging. Chronically high insulin, often caused by frequent snacking and refined carbs, drives premature aging and increases oxidative stress and glycation. The fix is simple but powerful. Control your blood sugar. Eat balanced meals with protein, fiber, and healthy fat. Avoid drinking calories. Next, protect your thyroid function, which governs your metabolism and energy. Low thyroid activity slows skin turnover, reduces hair thickness, and causes fatigue. For men and women alike, sex hormones play a major role. How young you look and feel, testosterone testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone influence muscle tone, skin elasticity, and mood. As we age, we naturally decline. While hormone replacement can be appropriate for some patients, lifestyle still sets the baseline. The seventh habit that keeps you young is controlling your environment, because aging doesn't just happen in isolation. It's not only determined by your body genetics or lifestyle, but also what your body is exposed to every single day. The air you breathe, the light you sit under, the chemicals you touch, and the way you interact with your surroundings all shape how quickly your cells wear down and recover. Start with toxins and pollutants. Cigarette smoke, heavy metals, industrial chemicals directly damage DNA and accelerate oxidative stress. If you smoke, quitting is the single most powerful anti-aging decision you make. Absolutely. Next, address alcohol and substances that overload your liver. Alcohol converts to acetaldehyde, a compound that damages your liver, collagen, and DNA. Environmental control also means temperature and light exposure. Your body thrives when it experiences mild short-term stressors, things that temporarily push your cells and adapt and rebuild stronger. Regular cold exposure, like cold showers, ice bath, activate brown fat and enhances mitochondrial efficiency. Both have strong scientific support and longevity when used moderately and consistently. Light exposure might be the most overlooked environmental factor in aging. Too little daylight disrupts circadian rhythm, lowering energy, mood, and hormone balance. Too much artificial blue light at night suppresses melatonin, the hormone responsible for repair and deep sleep. Environmental control doesn't mean living in a bubble. It means being aware of what enters your body, mind, and senses every day. You can't avoid all toxins or stress, but you can reduce the dose and build resilience. When people talk about aging, they usually think of it as something that just happens, something written in your genes or controlled by luck. But the truth is largely cumulative. It's the sum of what you do, what you eat, how you rest, and what you expose yourself to repeatedly every single day. I'm Dr. Michael Gartner, double board certified plastic surgeon and physician. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the subscribe and like button. And remember, to be healthy, you got to eat healthy, and longevity counts.